She has one of the lowest strikeout to walk numbers. She's somebody who's going to attack the zone all day long.
Underway with the game's first pitch to Nebraska's Jordy Ball. So the series between these two. Off the bat of Ball into shallow left. Look out. It lands for a base hit. Batting average that high.
You earn the outfielders being back.
Bland pops the bunt up, and it lands, fortunately for Bland, out of reach. No ball.
How many extra outs on the field?
Bland, a 300 hitter for the Huskers. She started every game at third base, and that pitch just a bit outside to even the count. Ball takes off for second. The throw was waiting for her, but it popped out of the glove of... Got to keep her healthy. Brings up Casey Hoffman, the right fielder, and she cracks the first one foul.
For us all weekend.
Tiptoe around that one. There's the drop ball for a called strike 3. Struck out 205 batters as a freshman at Oklahoma, but there's still a long runway for her this season to set a new career high.
Especially the amount of pace that she's at in terms of innings pitched to where she is this year with Nebraska.
Ball and some other big pieces in a transfer class this year. Looks like an NCAA tournament team for Rhonda Revelle and Nebraska. Struck her out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jordy Ball. She looks dialed.
And that was a really important conversation when Coach DeBoer went to Alabama. They, as a family, called Heather Tarr right away and said, look, Alexis is coming here. She's staying. And I think that type of reassurance shows the loyalty.
Well, Jordy Ball strikes out the side in the bottom of the first inning.
Country who are hitting in the top 4 of the batting order and doing so much damage on both sides.
This ball is caught by the freshman second baseman, Jade Bubke. Here comes the 1-1. Well foul down the left field line, but over the fence. She chased away. Beautiful pitch from Sophia Ramuno. She retires. The intimidation factor that she brings to the table, the psychological warfare almost that she wages.
The way she steps on the mound and bounces it around, moves her arms, she just commands so much presence. It's a lot of swagger, a lot of moxie. And then to get a hitter to chase this much.
Let me ask you something. As the sun sets, the circle is in the sunlight, home plate is in the shade. Does that impact your vision either as a pitcher or a hitter?
Really the middle infield that you have to start shading.
Okay. That's a pop-up on the diamond caught by Kuzak, the shortstop.
Two huge faces in the sport of softball and two leaders of their program, coaching for their alma maters.
Yeah.
They've worn the jersey, the uniform before.
2-0 pitch is blasted. High in the air to left field. It is out of here. Bella Bacon batting 8th. Brings home some bacon and gives Nebraska a 1-0 lead. Again, this is a Nebraska team that has hit now 86 home runs this season. Most in a single season in program history. As Kamenzen slices that one into right field, it drops for a base hit past Flores. Lauren Kamenzen ducks on second base. Yeah, that's a great point, and Rhonda Revelle told us as much. She said it's basically been the same 9 hitters over the course of the season, but to your point, Sydney, the order has been jumbled based on Lauren Kamenzen, the runner on second, and Ball drives one in the air to left. That ball is gone. 2-run shot for Jordy Ball, her 15th of the season. And Nebraska now leads 3-0.
She's doing it on the circle. Now she's going to help herself out. And it's a rise ball that she gets on top. And what a beautiful swing.
Watching her teammate Casey Hoffman bat for the second time, and Hoffman grounds it right to short. Riley Peshek throws Hoffman out, and that ends
their first Big Ten tournament, because for them, they didn't have a Pac-12 conference tournament forever. It was until this last year.
Kamenzen, left field, that ball's gone. It's the third long ball of the game for the Huskers. 4-0.
You miss, this team will put it over mile.
Consistent Saturday starter for the Huskies this season. 13 of her 19 appearances have been in a starter's role. So not an unusual situation for her, but not her normal one. As Lauren Kamenzen puts this one into center field, that's a base hit. Williams scores, and Breadwell scores. 0-2 from Hansen, and it's tipped back to the circle. Hansen fields her position. 2 seasons ago, injured virtually all of the 2024 campaign, and she deals a pitch to Jaden Glab that's deposited into center field for a base hit. Flores, and it stays on the diamond. That's an aspect of the run rule.
Giving their love. I think it goes to show something where you look at Jordy Ball, she has the C on her left shoulder. Somebody who's come into this program, didn't start in Nebraska, already gained the respect by so many.
You didn't start with the program, didn't play her first season in the program because of that knee injury.
Last one's when they played Southern, or when they played another Illinois team, and on top of that, her mother played at Southern Illinois.
That's an example of the schedule working out. Swing and a miss. Ball wins the rematch against Mazzola. Swing done in this series. That one sails over Breadwell, and it gives Gardner an easy path to second. Bubke, left field. That ball is gone! Off the light pole in left. The freshman Bubke takes the National Player of the Year candidate, Jordy Ball, deep.
This case, it's extra innings. An off speed that is timed perfectly.
Brings up Ava Carroll.
To your last strike. Absolutely. I think it sends a message to Nebraska that they're not going to roll over and die when they put up a few runs.
Carroll up the first baseline and foul. Batting order. Swung on and missed. She strikes out, and Ball wins that battle. Ball strikes out the side in the 5th, but gives up a walk and a 2-run home run as 5th inning, and retired the side in order on just 4 pitches. Sees Bella Bacon here to start off the 6th inning. Bacon has been...
To get your team back in the box as quickly as you can.
Bacon into the gap, and it one-hops the wall. It's a long and loud single for Bella Bacon.
And for Nebraska, what a great way to respond quickly after giving up what you almost ended the game, but to not care and keep on swinging back.
Kamenzen pops this one up, and it's caught by the second baseman. Bland to chopper to short. It's booted by Peshik. She throws to third, and everyone is safe. Out of play off the bat of Kuzak. Yeah, the alignment on the infield has been a little bit jumbled for Washington all season long. Giselle Alvarez, their third baseman, was injured for a couple of weeks around the start of the conference season, so that sent a domino effect into motion as well. This is a big at-bat. Down the line at third and foul. Not by much.
Again by Bacon. If there's any young softball players, how you always want to run in foul territory because a ball hit that hard. If it catches you fair.
Kuzak to left field. It is gone again. A multi-home run game for Ava Kuzak. And the run rule is back on.
The amount of fun and fights that they're going to throw a punch, they're going to come back with one even bigger. Ava Kuzak this time with a ton of emotion behind this home run.
Hoffman to second. And that's the final out of the inning. Snap throw to first. And Craig is back. Flores smacks one into left. It is off the wall. Played back to Kuzak at short. And with still nobody out in the inning, the Huskies have two aboard.
Ravel will say to describe Jordy Ball is that she's a competitor. And right now, you know that she doesn't want anyone to finish this game besides her.
That's in the dirt past Breadwell. Both runners advance. This is Charity Seva Etasi, the designated player. And the time you have to allocate to being good at two positions, let alone one. Seva Etasi into center field. That's a base hit. Craig scores. Throw home is cut off. Right-hander Gabby Toney.
Tony's another one where Tar just says this packed house starting to get more into it.
You know what I would just say to that point, Sydney, is that even when the Huskies were down to their final out in the fifth inning, that dugout was still extra loud. Here's a ground ball to third. Bland to second. Here's Sophie Mazzola.
Southpaw is so fun coming into the game, especially when you're facing a lefty hitter, the way they can make their balls tail.
Throw to second. Out at second. Tony is cut down. Hannah Kamenzen, the left fielder turned pitcher, is in the game. Took her deep a couple of times. This is on the diamond, and it lands in foul territory in the catcher's box. Kamenzen to short. And the ball is dropped. Kamenzen is safe.
Her defenders around her in the infields communicating, showing so much leadership.
In the air, and it loops foul. That's reached for and grounded to short. Tony bobbles. She has no play. Everyone is safe. Hannah Kamenzen is on second. And Abby Squire, the pinch runner, is on first. And Bella Bacon grounds it to third. Alvarez to second. Bubke to first. Strike three called. And that's the third out, so no need for the throw to second. It's still 2-2. Washington with 3 runs in this inning. They need 4 more. Flores is seeing it, just trying to get the timing right.
And this is a group that just loves playing together. For 16 new faces to walk in a team.
Everyone's got a personalized chant when they're at the plate. Check swing. It's fair. Kamenzen off the glove of the first baseman. And picked up eventually by Hoffman in right field. Flores is on second base. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt.
Lean on what her pitcher wants to throw most in this situation.
Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Hannah Kamenzen puts Washington down finally. But the Dogs put up a fight. 12-8 the final. Exciting start to this new Big Ten rivalry series.
If this is how Big Ten After Dark is going to be, sign me up. 7 home runs in this game. 2 by Nebraska. It was Ava Kuzak who stepped up huge for her team. 2 long balls, 5 RBIs. But you have to give it to the Huskies putting up a fight.